What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Thought Therapy. This is a place for you to take your life to the next level. For anyone that's new here, my name is Cameron, and this is a place for spiritual growth as well as personal development, topics I like. And today the topic that was on my mind is fitness and a spiritual awakening, and how it has helped me profoundly through my awakening and ascension process. So let's dive right into this episode of Thought Therapy. So guys, once again, I'm out here in my backyard and I'm absolutely loving the weather. I really want to start shooting more videos out here just because I feel so much better outside. It just is something that connects with me a lot more, and it just feels a lot better to shoot videos out here. And so you'll probably see more of my beautiful backyard like that. So today I want to be talking about fitness and a spiritual awakening and how it has really helped my life. I got notes up in my journal, so again, if you see me looking down on this, it's just because I'm looking at my notes for these. So to give you guys like a little background knowledge, for a lot of people, they know that my spiritual awakening has been happening for the past like 2 years or so. I've always been in decent shape, I guess I would say, but it wasn't until like the past 6 months or so that I really took it up to a new level. And I just saw my spiritual life and like myself as a human just rise up in heights, and I just feel so much better. And so the things that I want to outline today are maybe to get you motivated to get into fitness even if you're going through a spiritual awakening. So the first thing that I wrote down on here is that it gave me so much more energy. I know how hard it is when you're going through a spiritual awakening, when you just feel so fatigued all the time. And you know, for me, I just remember laying in bed for days, it seemed like, or just laying up on the couch just because I didn't have any energy. I was so physically exhausted all the time. And fitness, of course, it was really difficult in the beginning because I was so out of shape and stuff. It was super hard for me, along with feeling the fatigue of this ascension process, to really get myself to go to the gym. But as soon as I developed a very established routine, I started to see my energy spike. And I mean like spike in levels that you couldn't even imagine. I had so much more energy throughout the day to go do all the things that I wanted to do. My body didn't feel as old and achy. I felt more grounded. It just really increased my energy levels to do the things I wanted to do. So that's the first thing, is you're just gonna have energy. You're gonna have energy to go do the things that you want to do, and so you're not just sulking all day long, suffering from the spiritual awakening. Number two, the second thing that it really helped me out with was it really gave me clear thoughts and clarity of my mind. You know, when we're going through hard times in a spiritual ascension phase, we really tend to not have clear thoughts at all. A lot of people get brain fog. Their mind is not working, and it feels like, you know, the switch is turned off, and you just don't have clarity. You don't have a vision. Your goals seem too far-fetched, and everything is just out of your reach. But as soon as I started to exercise and I started to set goals in the gym, I got to transfer that mindset outside of the gym into my real life. And so no longer was I being riddled from not being able to use my brain from the spiritual awakening, but now I was able to use it even better, more efficiently. And you know, maybe it's because of the endorphins that it would release when I was working out. It just felt really good, and you know, that changed my mindset and really pulled me out of some dark places as well. Number three, this one is super duper critical, is I was able to sleep, and I still am every single night. I'm able to sleep so much better. When we're on this awakening process, your sleep schedule gets screwed up. And it's because you're getting downloads from your higher self, you're just getting rushed with energy at certain times of the night, and it's uncontrollable. You don't have a say when you're just gonna get a surge of energy run through your body. Or, you know, you wake up at 3 a.m. because that's like a spiritual hour, and for me, I wake up all the time at 3 a.m. But when I started to work out and get physically fit, my sleep just improved so much, and that flowed into all areas of my life, because no longer was I so tired all the time from the ascension phase. I was I was able to get good nights of rest, which then flow into so many aspects of your life. So then you can accomplish more, you can do a lot more things, and it just feels great to wake up in the morning refreshed, not bogged down. I remember so many times I would go to bed, be up throughout the middle of the night because I couldn't sleep, or my thoughts were troubling me, and then you'd wake up the next morning, it was just a complete repeat of the day before. It wasn't like you got that rest to really reset yourself in order to start the new day the next day. So it really made me sleep a lot better, and that just flows into so many more aspects of your life. Number 4, this one's really important too. Not like an egoic sense, but it gave me so much more confidence. I feel like our self-esteem usually gets shattered a lot when we're on a spiritual awakening, because your old self that you thought was you gets completely dissolved, or it's in the process of being dissolved. And with that becomes like a lack of confidence in who you are, because no longer are you this one image of yourself. You're becoming your truest version. And with that, you lose a lot of your confidence. But when I started to get fit and I started to see the results of my body, and I just felt so much better, the confidence started to flow out into my life, and a lot of my fears and apprehensions of myself started to go away because I was confident in my skin. I think that's very important for on a spiritual awakening path too, is feeling so comfortable in your skin that you're like, yeah, like I'm not afraid to go do this, I'm not afraid to go do that. You're just able to have more fluidity in your life with confidence. And it's super duper powerful. It's a powerful confidence that's from you, your authentic self, that you've been building up. And so, yeah, confidence gives you so much more of that, and it helps a lot in a spiritual awakening. Number 5, this is very important too. I want to say, I probably saved the best for last on this one, is that it was an outlet, and it still is, for my emotions. You learn on the spiritual path not to run away from your emotions, but to deal with them, otherwise they get repressed. If you have repressed anger, repressed anxiety, repressed depression, repressed anything, you need to find a way to let it go. Otherwise it's going to be riddling you in your life for so long. And fitness helped me so much, release so much anger that I could just pump out into some weights. Or I could, let's say I was having like a sad day. Well, I could get rid of that sadness by going and changing that energy into something productive that I could burst out of me. And that could go for you too. Whatever you're dealing with, you feel like you're stuck in this emotional phase for so long. Well, convert that energy and that emotion that you're feeling, and go apply that to whatever you want to do in the fitness thing. Use that energy to thrust you into the next tier of your fitness, or even to get you started, because maybe you're tired of feeling like shit all the time, and you just want to use that shittiness as your motivator, and then boom, you burst out of it, and it feels so damn good. It feels so good. So that's all I got for you guys today. But I do want to mention that there are so many options in fitness that you can do besides like lifting weights. For a lot of people, it's really hard for them to go out and go to the gym and do stuff like that. So maybe even try just going out for walks. It's as easy as that. Just going out for a mile-long walk every morning, or 3 days a week, whatever you're able to do. Do something light in the beginning that really just gets your body moving, because it really does feel good to be in a body when it feels good and it's treated right. I learned that the hard way by not treating my body right, and now I'm treating it right, and it's like night and day. So I want to project that onto you guys, is use this as a time to better yourself and to make your body feel good, because your mind, body, and soul, they all must connect. They must connect. So thank you guys for tuning in. It's my birthday week, so I'm not sure if I'll have a video up on Friday, but maybe I will. I think I might be able to just push through it, but I want to enjoy myself this week. So thank you guys, and drop some comments below and questions if you have questions for me about spiritual path or personal growth, and I'll definitely make a video about them to help you out. Again guys, thank you. Peace.